Hi guys, it's Carisa, and today I am 9 weeks pregnant, and I had my second to last intralipid infusion today. I'm guessing it's the second to last because next week I'll be 10 weeks and I have an appointment, but for 11 weeks I'll be out of town, and I'm pretty sure they don't do it after 12, so I guess it's up to them if it's worth doing again after that point. And then I will no longer be going to the fertility clinic. And that feels really bittersweet. I remember whenever I'd hear other women talk about that, I'd be like, get out of there and move forward and be excited that you hit that milestone. And I definitely feel that way, but I also feel very coddled by them. Just because they look into so many fine details of a pregnancy, and they were checking so many aspects of my blood work and my actual levels for my medications versus just saying, okay, I guess you can go on progesterone kind of a thing. So it's not that I don't trust my OB's office or feel that they're a great place, but I am relatively new to their practice. I've been only going there about a year, and I can tell, as is the case with a lot of women who've gone from a fertility clinic to just a regular OB's office, that they're very, I don't know what a good word to use without sounding negative, but they're just kind of very hands-off and not who cares, but you do get this vibe from them like, who cares, it's really early, so calm down. So but I will have an ultrasound with them on June 2nd. It is a little bit tough to not have an ultrasound this week, just because I've been having such a hard time just believing that this is even happening. But I feel a lot more calm and at ease than I think I expected I would. But it hasn't been a week yet, so maybe in a couple of days I'll be starting to feel crazy. But it was this weird phenomenon where the day of the ultrasound I'd be terrified, and then I'd get some peace of mind, and then as little as like 3 or 4 hours after that, I'd already start feeling scared again. So I think not having an ultrasound is actually probably better for my peace of mind, even though I actually get information there and get to see things. So it's a little bit of a strange mind game. I don't know. I still think my brain's trying to protect me or something. I don't really have anything else to discuss though. I have no new or consistent symptoms. I do occasionally get the slightest little bit of fleeting heartburn. Just for example, I just had some blueberries, and blueberries I'm noticing tend to give me a tiny bit of heartburn, but it goes away pretty quickly. It's not even enough to bother me. So it's almost nothing to even pay attention to. Maybe that would have happened even, I guess, without being pregnant. Who knows? So, that does bum me out still that I have no symptoms, but it's good. I had a hard enough time getting pregnant, so I really shouldn't be upset that I'm having an easy pregnancy. I haven't bought anything or planned anything or anything, so I feel a little pointless even making this video. I did make this to hang in our kitchen, and it's just a cheap chalkboard slate. I think it's just a piece of wood painted with chalkboard paint from the craft store. It was $7. And then I had a chalk marker at home. This is just like a $2 embellishment bow that I bought at the craft store to go with it. And I stuck a clip here so I could put our most recent ultrasound picture on, although this was our 8-week ultrasound picture. I set this up at 8 weeks. So today I got to change the number to 9, and I don't know, I just, I guess I'm sort of accepting that this is something that I can enjoy. I know that it's just really strange. I don't know. None of these things are things I ever thought I'd be saying. And I know you probably by now, after watching however many videos I've made so far, you are sick of hearing that, but I just feel so grateful and so surprised. And I'm learning to enjoy it a lot. And I can tell Mike is really, really happy. And, you know, like I've said, we don't really talk about it yet because we just don't feel ready to. I mean, things come up here and there, but we haven't made any plans, or we don't really have anything. We're just trying to get through each day and just be grateful for every day and be happy that we're here, and we are. And we're fine being in that moment for now. And I was joking with my friend Megan, who lives in Australia. Hi, Megan. I was joking with her that other women's pregnancies seem to fly by to me. I feel like anyone that I know that is pregnant right now, or was, you know, announced it shortly before we learned that we were, it feels like their pregnancy is going so quickly, and the weeks are dragging so much for me. Every single day it just feels like, oh, it's only been another day, and it's so surprising just how much that impacts my entire life. And granted, I am expecting to go on vacation in like 10-ish days, so I know time drags a little bit before vacation as well, for as few of them as we take. I know that it still feels exciting and new and not at all routine at all. You know, I know there are some people who take like 3 vacations a year. So to us, it's just, I feel like we have time to talk about the things that we'll talk about and the things that we'll plan, like which room we're going to make a baby room. That just the thought of having no idea what we're going to do there. Mike thinks he's got a plan, but we haven't talked about it yet, and we're just, you know, crossing our fingers that we'll be able to execute that. And I know he'll want to do all the work and keep me out of there, but I look forward to having stuff like that to work on and to talk about, and just plans that we never thought we'd make. And I'm just so grateful that we're slowly getting closer to doing all of that. So I feel a lot better this week than I think I did last week. Last week I was such a ball of nerves for some reason. And I think that's because like 8 weeks is normally the end for me, or the beginning of the end. It's normally not a very good time. And I don't think I was thinking of that so much, but if I had to guess why I was so nervous, it was that, and because it was the last weekly ultrasound, so it felt like I was having to let go of a lot of control and knowledge. So I have tried the Doppler here and there. I don't think I have a good enough quality one, to be honest with you. So I may be looking into reselling that on eBay or something and getting a better one, which sucks because the one I have is actually more expensive than the one that I would think I would prefer to have, but it's just very gimmicky. It doesn't show a heart rate or anything on it, and it doesn't have any external probe. It's just, I don't know. I think it was an impulse buy at the time because I didn't do a lot of research. But I would like to buy a new one of those, but I also just kind of feel like by the time I'll be able to hear a heartbeat, likely, just being that I'm such a big person and my stomach is so large, I feel like by the time I'll be able to hear a heartbeat, I might even be able to already feel movement, so it might not even be enough to matter to, you know, to make me feel better and to ease my mind between ultrasounds. But I still think that that would be nice to do and nice to have, so I might move in that direction. You wanna say hi, Lucy? Oops. You wanna say hi? No, she says no. Lucy has been incredibly protective of me and has not left my side, including when I go to leave the house to run errands. She insists on trying to come with me. And if it's something where I don't have to actually get out of the car, now that it's warmer outside, I will let her go. Even if it's going to my sister's house or something like that, I will let her go with me because I can tell she is acting a little bit different. She seems to be concerned about me. So I think that's really sweet. And if that's the only pregnancy symptom I have right now is that my dog seems to be a little weirded out by something, then I'll take it because it's adorable. But that is it. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll talk to you soon.